Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Welcome, community. What's going on? I hope I'm good. Hope you lot can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, man. We got to talk. Newcastle game yesterday was absolutely amazing. Let's have it right. Premier League classic. Where's the energy? Do you know why? Do you know what the energy is? I'm fuming. I can't even lie to you. I'm fuming and I'm just trying to be calm and relax. But I'm mad. I am absolutely, and they say they want me to be happy. I'm fuming. Oh my God. Liverpool are jammy, but when I watch other teams play, I just get more angry at my team. I don't know if any fans are like that, but I'm mad. I'm so mad, yeah. That is crazy. Like, I was mad from yesterday. I've been mad the whole time because, like, all the news is pissing me off. Football news is pissing me off to a state that I can't even explain, bro. And it's just everything's pissing me off. Everything is pissing me off. The football's pissing me off. The decisions is pissing me off. The way we're playing is pissing me off. The fact the transfer rumors are pissing me off. The fact that, like, other teams, even though they look like they were in disarray, are putting in performances, that is impressive. It's pissing me off. Anyone watch the Newcastle Liverpool game as a Man United fan, you probably watch that game saying, how are they able to do this with 10 men? How are they able to score 2 goals? 2 goals against the champions. Yeah? Against the champions. Yeah? Let's get it right. Like, and push them to the brink. And be better. But I've got my captain wants a referee to say sorry. I've got Bruno Guimaraes moving mad. I've got people fighting, bro. And I'm looking and saying, and don't give me that shit about, have we not beat 10 men before? Mate, we're 15th. We're 15th, bro. I'm going to start ranting and I don't want to. And I don't want to start crashing it on Man United fans far and wide, yeah? But this ain't okay. It's not okay, bro. It's not okay that we can't beat Fulham. We can't score. It's not okay that we need to go to Maguire, bro. None of this is okay, bro. It's not okay that one of our generational youth is talking about a loan to Brighton or I want to leave the club. What do you mean you want to leave the club? Who's looking after you? Who's making sure your development goes the right way, bro? It's not okay. No one's developing, bro. And don't give me this shit about, it's going to be fine. We're 2 games in. No, we're not, bro. Because I was told on the last day of the season, like the rest of you, the good days are coming, bro. And what is this, bro? I'm seeing Casemiro. You can't tell me Casemiro in midfield was your idea, bro. You didn't even like him before. And now he's your mainstay. This is got to be mad. This is beyond, bro. This ain't okay. None of this is okay, bro. This is how we look worse, bro. 7 wins. 7. Come on. Not okay. None of this is okay, bro. This is some bullshit. Like grade A. You knew, bro, you were building a team for this. In your mind, you went away all summer, probably Portugal. I don't know where you went on your break, and thought, all right, cool. I'm turning down 100 million because in my midfield, I envisage Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Open those eyes right now. What? So your whole holiday, this is what you thought about. That's sackable. It's a sackable offense, bro. That's a sackable offense. That's the truth. Your whole summer, you said, because guess what? You see, when we play Newcastle, yeah, we have to play that, bro. We have to go in, Joe Linton and all them man there in the midfield. We got to see that. We got to see all of them teams. And you're telling me Mason Mount? It's not okay, bro. I'm fuming. I've been fuming from, I don't know, maybe more so. I was more mad. When I was on the red carpet, I was just getting angrier. I was just sitting there just like, because maybe this is it. You go in the states of emotion. I think I've been getting in the stages of grief in it, but I'm pissed off, bro, because this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, bro. And the fact that there's this player wants to leave Man United, yeah, and it's not player SC. It's not player SC at all. It's talking about we had 3 kids on the wall that were Man United's future, and they all want to go. I get it. Maybe Rasmus Højlund, cool, not good enough, fine. Garnacho, wicked. Now this one, what? Kobe's a bad egg. He can't run. Do me a favor, bro. You got my boy Ugarte, yeah, struggling. You got Ugarte, Casemiro, Mount and Bruno, and Mainu can't get a single minute. I've got Big Maguire getting the ball. Oh, this is a madness. This is mad. It's ridiculous, bro. We can't defend this. We cannot defend this, bro. Nobody can tell me this is okay. This is indefensible. Actually, losing to Fulham, drawing to Fulham is indefensible. With the season we had last season, yeah, with the money we spent, we need to win that game. And we're approaching the games with the same attitude. When you're doing do or die ball with Maguire at the end of the game, and I should never heard these words. You see the crowd saying attack, 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 attack. Is this LVG era? Are we gone back to that? Because why are the fans screaming that, bro? We shouldn't be screaming that song, bro. No. I'm mad. The Liverpool game, all the Liverpool Newcastle game did is just wind me up some more, because look at the fight, bro. Look at what the game means, bro. Like that's a performance to be proud of. Yes, there's extra stuff that happened, and there was some stupidness from Gordon, and there should have been, they could feel aggrieved on some of the reffing decisions. Yes, there's a red card, wicked, fine, but there was other moments in that game, and then people step up and make big moments, and they like at the end of the game, you got this youngster Rio that's coming on, not Harry Maguire, not they're going for attacking players, bro, in dangerous areas. And what's going on with us? Because even if we talk about it, bro, Ahmad was one of our best performers last season. He's lost. Mainu, gone. Bruno, off the cliff. Mbeumo, bare goals. Cunha, fire season last season. Why is everyone bad? Don't blame the manager. But we got to say, look, and do you know what's killing me as well? But Mason Mount's been one of our best performers. We haven't scored. It's just energy. It's just energy. I hear you. Best performers of what? 1 point. No goals. But yeah, this fuck off. The only one that's been good, Euro, wicked. Euro, delete. You look like, well, look at the standards, bro. Because he took the turn and he passed it into midfield and he's running a lot, so we should get excited about that. Do me a favor, bro. I'm looking at this. I'm watching Newcastle and Liverpool. We will play the champions and not do that. Got me crashing it out. What day is it today? 26th of brand new into the season, bro. And I'm acting like it's November, bro. I'm finished, bro. I'm pissed off, bro. And if anyone's got anything to say about why they think I'm wrong, call in. I want to talk to you lot first. If anyone's got this whole, you're wrong because, yeah, I can see it. I can see the patterns. I want to see. Show me what you're seeing. Show me so I can calm down, because I'm not calm. I'm not. I hate it. I hate what I'm seeing. I hate what we built. I hate it. I'm gonna be honest. I hate what we're building. This is some grade A. Grade A, bro. And I still can't believe my captain was waiting for an apology. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And he still got to play. All he was doing was waiting for the referee to say, "Oh, sorry, Bruno, shouldn't have bumped you there." What? I got Delo doing spin moves for no reason. No assist, just spin moves. I got Delo doing a reverse Bergkamp. Because it wasn't a Bergkamp, innit? It wasn't. It was unnecessary. I got managers saying simple as that after talking about how to play against Man United. And forget the league table, 16th. The only reason why we're so mad about being 16th is because we finished 15th last season. I need the people at home that are looking, don't look at the Premier League table. I need you lot to pay attention to that. That's the thing you have to look at. It's not because of 16th now, it's because of last season, we finished 15th. Something that we said could never happen to this club, but it happened. My manager has the worst, my manager's got a worse win rate than Graham Potter. Are we not alarmed? He didn't have his players. His players are here. What's the excuse? Bro, that's what killed me as well. Then I'm minding my business, and I think this was the last piece that was just the knife in the nail in the coffin. I'm seeing a Iwobi. He's eating poundo, bro. Iwobi's having pounded yam and a guano soup. And they got a man in the match thing next. Do you know how mad that is? That's the hardest food, bro. That's after Iwobi ate that, he went to sleep. I don't know. I don't think you lot have seen it still. Let me go and show you what Iwobi's eating, bro. This is a meal, yeah, of a legend. This is a meal of Alex Iwobi. Let's go, Alex Iwobi. Boom. Horrid. This is where's the picture? Or where did he do this one on? Was it on 360 or something? The guy's just eating pounded yam, bro. After Sheffield United. Where did I see that? Was it on 360 or something? Oh, I can't believe the meal that this youth was having. Just cooked United, and they said, you know what? It's poundo for dinner. I'm finished. Listen, I can't find the picture. It's probably for the best. That Newcastle game triggered me in a way that I didn't even think was possible, bro. I'm triggered. I'm triggered, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. And it's, you know, do you think that's killing me the most, yeah? Is obviously United fans are telling us everything's fine, and it's not. Don't worry about the season. It's just started. Oh my God, you guys are overreacting. It's fine. Where is it? Oh, did he send it to me? Did Connor send it to me? They are. There it is. Absolutely, there it is. Watch this. And as a Nigerian food connoisseur myself, yeah, this picture here, it kills me. It kills me, bro. Because you can't do this after the United game, but you did. There you go. Look, yeah, perfect. There you go. Thanks, Connor. Beautiful. Wonderful pass. Great assist. Watch this. This is what I'm seeing. My team spent 200+ million. Look what I'm looking at. Never in a serious era of Man United would you have seen this. Oh. Ah! Hey. But there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. Funke. You will be. Bro, you got Bassi playing in low riders, bro. Shutting down Ahmad. I didn't do no, bro. Now the man are telling me, cool, whatever. It's fine though. All the merchants don't panic now, merchants. Call in first. That's what I want to talk to you. Don't worry about it, everything's gonna be fine, merchants. Let's start there. It's only game 2, merchants. Let's start there. And if you have points, and if you say, KG, why are you acting this way? No. What we're not gonna do is that today. I want to hear. Don't be like, KG, nah, man. Oh, nah, no. Don't want to hear that shite. You better tell me something. The ones that know how this thing's supposed to go, I need to hear from you first. The ones that say, there's nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Because I see them in the comment section, this is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Online fans, this is the problem with them. Like, fans are not screaming attack in the stadium. So where are they? Because I see them in the comment section. I see them in the comments. They're always there. This is a problem. There's probably some here today. It's a problem with Man United fans. This is a problem with the online. Guys, we suffered last season. We lost to Liverpool. We lost a cup to Liverpool. Not fuck it. Wrong team. That's who you're supposed to lose the cup to. To Spurs. We lost the cup to Spurs. I'm waiting. Lama, seeing, are you here to defend? Are you here to defend the manager?
No.
Are you here to tell me I'm wrong?
No, KG.
Anyone here to tell me I'm wrong? I want to hear from you lot. I need to hear from you lot. I need to hear from the people that tell us we are in the wrong for feeling the way we're feeling right now. Are you here to tell me I'm wrong? Ashu, you got.
Hey, KG, can you hear me? It's been a while.
Are you here to tell me that I'm getting this wrong and I'm overreacting?
A little bit of it, yes. I think
Go ahead.
it's too early in the season, I guess. And the Kobe issue, I think it's very big. Uh, he needs to be he needs to be playing next to Ugarte or Casemiro, anyone. Bruno can't play there,
He needs to be
and
playing next year.
either Ugarte or Casemiro, whoever is next to him, he needs to be the second midfielder alongside him.
Okay,
Like,
so I'm just gonna try and write stuff down so we can do reasonable pushback. Yeah. So
oh,
you're now
yeah,
telling me that Kobe needs to play next to Agate
yeah,
or who?
like he needs to be one of the midfielders in that too.
But the manager has given him no minutes.
I think the manager will give him minutes because this idea of Bruno playing in midfield has drowned Ten Hag. It will drown him.
No, but the manager
Because,
said he's competing. If you're listening,
yeah,
he said Kobe's competing with Bruno. So
yeah,
how?
but he's the captain of the club. He can't take him out directly without showing off there are some bad performances. Bruno
There you go.
has to
So
perform bad.
would you say the performance against Fulham he should have been sent off for?
I think at halftime he should have been subbed. There was
But
no
he wasn't.
like there, but he wasn't because he has loyalties to Bruno. But I don't think so. He'll continue for like for a long time. He will sub him if he
Why are you
has,
saying this? Why are you saying this?
because I think none of the players, be it Rasmus, he was very positive about him all through the season till he got like sent out. Same with Rashford. Similar with Garnacho. Things have happened that happen in those split moments. Like there are very split moments where players just fall out with the manager or there's something that they're not following through. And I think when I was seeing the Fulham
I'm listening.
game,
I'm listening to you. Let me listen to what you just said. He
yeah,
should start playing Kobe. The manager just said Kobe is playing when Bruno doesn't play. He's Bruno's replacement. And
yeah,
you just said the manager's not going to drop Bruno. So when are you envisaging him finally realizing I need to drop Bruno?
no, I think he will drop Bruno. I think after the Fulham game, he will. Either in the next Premier League game would be one more chance for Bruno in that midfield, or after that, he's going to be dropped. I think he will for
Bro,
sure.
you honestly believe in the game against Burnley, Bruno's going to be on the bench?
It's very highly possible. If Kobe performs well at Grimsby, he will be on the bench.
You
Trust me on
believe
this.
so our manager that started Ahmad in the 10 and got a decent performance, or Kobe in the 10 one time, got a good
Yeah,
performance, and he didn't play him
he
again.
also he also started as a striker last season at
And then
one game.
did
I
he play
remember.
the next game? Did he play the next game?
I don't remember that.
He
I
didn't.
can't
He
answer that
didn't. I'm
surely.
telling you now, he didn't. He didn't. It didn't matter what he
Yeah,
did.
but in that midfield position, he has to because Bruno can't play there. Bruno will get run through in that position by Burnley. By I can bring up Coventry City, and he will get run through there too because there's no
You
physicality.
you believe Kobe's great performance is going to make him start in a game against Burnley if he plays against Grimsby? That's what you're telling me.
I think so. Yes, I think so. Yes, because I don't. When you did you look at Amorim during Fulham game? He was on his knees when the corners were being thrown, and he was not looking at it. He was
Wait,
completely
you know what?
perplexed
Is
with.
there anyone in the house here that can almost talk to this fan and tell him why that's a mad thought? Lama, can anyone here talk to Ashu and tell him why him believing that he's gonna drop his captain, the captain that he begged to stay, turned down 100 million, yeah, 100 million, begged him to stay. He's gonna now decide you're out of my team.
I don't think though there is no evidence for that because he has not done that. He has not done that, and I'm very much sure that against this, what is this team called, Grimsby? Like against this team, he will start Bruno, and I'm very sure Dalo. He will start them, both of them.
I don't think so. Bruno will start. I think Bruno will either move in one of the tens or he'll play the Mason Mount position. But
I
he
think
can't play in the midfield. Like that won't happen. I'm telling you this against Burnley. If probably he goes through with Burnley, but after this week, I don't think so. Bruno is in that position next to Casemiro. By dropping, I mean he's not one of the two midfielders. Either he gets pushed out on up front in
Guys,
the two
guys,
tens or
guys,
striker.
why are we talking about Grimsby?
Because we need something. We need a win. KG, we have started the season. We performed well against Arsenal. It was not like I didn't think if we performed like there was no fluke in Eric Ten Hag's last two seasons. In the
but
first game,
that was all nullified, right? That was all
yeah,
the performance against Arsenal was all nullified because
yeah,
how we
but
perform against Fulham.
how many games we have seen the our keeper fluffing his lines, Onana in Champions League games, and the team morale goes down to shoot like shit. There have been so many games. Binder being again one of the experiments he's trying because he doesn't have any other keeper. He has dropped Onana too. This loyalty with Onana was there, but he has dropped him. Now he has to be phased out of the club. I don't think so. Onana plays a lot of like Premier League games this season. I really
But
don't
this
think so.
this
I ain't gonna
this
lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah. And actually, like, respect to your opinion in it. But
Yeah.
you're speaking that Ugarte and Kobe are gonna be the midfield pivot. He's shown us nothing for us to believe that that's true. He
In
showed us,
preseason games,
showed us
he has used that pair.
but in pre-season, and we haven't seen it. He played 2 games in the league, and he hasn't. Mason Manu hasn't got a single minute.
But tell me, KG, if in the first three Premier League games he gets, let's say, if he wins at Burnley, he gets four, or if he draws at Burnley, he gets like 2 points out of three games.
Draws at Burnley.
I'm just presenting a hypothetical. Tell me this: if he
Okay.
draws at Burnley, gets 2 points out of the three games, who will be the first sacrificial lamb in that team?
manager.
Now it will be the captain.
Now it will be a manager.
Like, who will the manager take out? They're not sacking the manager after three games, right? The manager will make a change. He has to make a change, and I think
If
there
if
Wait,
we
there's a
can't,
decent.
hold on. If he if he draws at Burnley, are
Yeah,
you comfortable?
I'm not comfortable. No, definitely not.
So what
I
should we? Who
am.
should we blame? If we draw at Burnley,
Yeah,
KG, listen to me. If
I
we
think
can't beat
this.
Fulham
Wait.
and
Hold on a
Burnley
second.
with
Let
this
me
team,
complete. Let me land on this.
oh, land,
If
land,
yeah,
land,
yeah.
land,
If
land.
we draw at Burnley, this Bruno experiment in the midfield is gonna end. That's what I'm saying. If there's one more bad performance from Bruno in a Premier League game as a midfielder against Burnley, and there's no change in like going with his runners or
okay,
doing the defensive bit of it, I think he will be either moved in the tens or he'll be in the bench for sure.
KG,
Thank you
listen to
so much.
me. Listen to
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
We are not risking any points because this Fulham game and Burnley game is the only games that we are sure about winning. We are sure about 3 points. If we are risking all these points just because we want to prove that Bruno can't play midfield too, no, I will be manager out, man. If you can't beat Fulham and Burnley, I will manage out.
I can't believe it. I can't even breathe. Bro, Ashley, Lava, pick up yourselves. Oh, I'm going to be gaslit today. Cool. Do you know what? Lau, that's the next person as well. Robert, wait, Connor, I'll speak to you as well. Now, give me a second. L Caps, give me a second, bro, because the way my head's on Mars, yeah, I'm not even trying to. You lot hit the like button, hit the thingy button. Like, the show has taken a different theme in it. I just got mad. I saw Liverpool game and it just pissed me off. Lau, you tell me are you in the group that's saying I'm overreacting too soon?
Yep, I am.
Perfect. Tell me why.
So I want us to maybe just take a step back in memory lane. Since you watched the game last night, give me maybe one game that you watched, maybe recently, maybe Ten Hag or whatever, where you've actually seen our players put in the effort that Newcastle players put in last night. I'm asking the question based on the fact that we always spin things directly to a manager. We look at systems, we overanalyze, we try to come out and throw different tactics and things that we kind of see that what's happening on the pitch. But I want to understand since we've put responsibilities on managers for other people's performances and players' performances based on their tactics, I want to know what do our players do? Arsenal, right? And when we came out of that game, how did we feel?
We lost.
Yeah, we lost the game. Cool. We lost based on the fact that the referee doesn't have eyes in front of him to realize that there's actually a penalty that should be given, and VAR overlooks it. Now, you look at that performance and you think to yourself, okay, cool. This is nothing compared to last season.
We didn't score.
Yeah, we didn't score. Cool. We didn't score. We look at that game and we realize and we think to ourselves, okay, cool. This is the first game of the season against a tough rival. We now get into a game where we play Fulham, where everyone expects us to win, based on the fact that we performed well in the game before. We get into this game. We see guys, first 20 minutes, pressing, moving the ball, moving well. Cunha getting opportunities. We don't take our chances. Again, same pattern of events has been taking place. Then what happens? We get to a point where Fulham or the manager makes a tweak, whatever, our defense decides to step back. This is in the second half. We have players that are not over committed in terms of their defending. They're not pressing up like they should be doing. Where the manager wants them to defend 1v1.
You mean because they were totally unfit? You mean
they were?
Yes, they were. Cunha and Bomo's legs were gone after 60 minutes. So after 45 minutes, he's made the wrong changes. Because
Cunha and Mbeumo was totally unfit, the fact that allows our defensive line to drop off. That's what I want to understand.
If you bring on defensive-minded players to defend the 1-0
That's the question.
What?
But that's the question. Why? Why did he bring them on? Because the match was shifting in a way where our defense was stepping off.
It was not shifting.
Our defense stepped off. That's what happened. That's what we conceded.
You bring on defensive-minded players to defend a 1-0. What do you mean watch? I was at the stadium.
Okay, cool. So you saw the defensive line. You saw the defensive line in the first half. You saw how high we were pressing up. What happened later on in the game?
We were the second best team after 30 minutes. We didn't take
after
our
30 minutes.
So what? You're now celebrating 30 minutes.
I'm not celebrating 30 minutes. I'm coming on here and I'm trying to add.
The question that you asked me. Can I ask you the question you asked me?
Cool. Ask.
Have you seen us perform for?
So what?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me answer the question.
Okay.
Last season, have you seen us perform for 15 to 25 minutes last season in any game? Brilliantly. 15 to 25.
No. Huh? Honestly. No. I don't think so. Not that I can remember. Well, okay. Well, if we look at it, we won a few games. We won a few games, but I wasn't happy with last season, and that's the reason why I can come on and say, "Cool, I'm not happy with last." I'm not here defending the manager. That's where I'm coming down. I'm coming down to the fact that I looked at the previous game and I decided, listen here, he's got 3 players in.
Oh my God, the previous.
Arsenal. Wait. Let me speak. We speak about the guy. The manager got his players. We do the same thing here. Ten Hag's system. Ten Hag squad that was set up a certain way. They brought him in, not me, not you, none of us who brought him in. This was an Ineos decision. They decided to go and appoint this guy, and they knew exactly what system he plays. They knew what he plays. They knew what he's expecting. So now we come into this.
Wait, hold up. Sorry. What's the point you made? Because all that was just talk. What's the point you made? No, hang on, KG, wait, hold up. What was the point? You mentioned Arsenal for no reason whatsoever, yeah? Just said a bunch of nonsense, right? So what is the point you're trying to make?
The point that I'm trying to make is I look at the Arsenal game and I can see that there's tweaks that changed since we brought in new players, right? We're able to move the ball through the lines against Arsenal because our defenders were stepping up and they were matching them 1v1. We conceded off a corner where the keeper flapped at the ball. Personally, I still think that he was pressed and moved out of the way. But anyway, he flapped at the ball, and that's the only time Arsenal actually threatened us. The whole game, we pressed them back. We get into Fulham the first 30 minutes, exactly the same happens.
You mean...
you get to the point where certain players, and I know we all work, you get to the point where certain players have certain mentalities that they just fall back into because it's so easy to do so.
Hang on. Wait, no. Time out, yeah? Time out.
Absolutely.
We played well against every single big team last year, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So, and what did everyone come in here saying? That the Arsenal result does not matter if we don't beat Fulham 3 or 4-0, right?
Cool. Yep.
You are now out here defending bullshit. Yeah.
Not defending it. I'm just highlighting it.
That's the
What are
same
you
thing.
highlighting?
That's defend.
You're
That's defending.
I'm highlighting.
No, you're
I'm highlighting the fact.
Bro, you are highlighting absolutely nothing, bro.
Right.
I asked you last season,
I'm
yeah.
hi-
Wait, hold on. I asked you last season, have you played good for 15 to 25 minutes? You said no. That is a lie. Yeah. Did we do good against the big teams last season and show fire and show desire? Yes, we did. The manager said it's not about the games against the big teams because in the small teams we can crumble. So what is that not what we saw in the next game? Is that not what we saw, bro? So you're now saying we performed in them games. We performed with heart, bro. But we go against Fulham. We go against all this dibby teams, bro, and we can't play. We're getting life and death. We're fucking. Excuse my. Go on, yeah, handle it. You're getting life and death, yeah, with teams, yeah, that we shouldn't be getting. Remember when Sunderland, when we had to come back and score them goals? I don't even know if it's Sunderland, bro. Can't even remember Southampton. Ahmad late hat trick. We're not changed. We haven't changed, bro. We have not changed. And then everyone's going to say, just relax, calm down. But you're seeing the same issues, bro. Our midfield is still broken. People are telling me players are not fit. And guess what our answer is? Mason Mount, Bruno in the midfield. That's the answer. That's the answer. But it's fine. Kobe can't even run anyway. He don't need to be here. He's not good enough. Fine.
So remove the manager from the discussion, right? Before, and I'm taking you back to your Ten Hag days when you were adamant and defending Ten Hag with all you had, up until the point when he was removed and fired. I want to know by you, why did you defend him the first season? What, he didn't have all of his players that they required, right? They then purchased. They went to go and purchase everything.
No. That your argument is
So
new.
so when did he come in? When did he join?
At the start of the season.
Exactly. So he got players in when he started.
Right.
They implemented a system that was supposed to follow through with him. They've bought Ruben Abraham. It's 2 games into the new season.
It is not 2 games into the new.
Players.
It is not. No. He is nearly a year. Right. Let's not do this. Right. Because if a new season starts, it does not reset. It does not reset 9 months worth of data. Right.
Cool.
He has 2 games of a new season. He has nearly 30 games in the Premier League. That's an entire season. He has accumulated less points in the Premier League than he has played. Than he has managed games. Right? He has still not won back-to-back games in the Premier League. He has a 14% win rate. That is the first time since I believe Fergie, or first time in 9 years, we have not won at Craven Cottage. Ten Hag didn't fail to win at Craven Cottage, and his record in London was shocking. Ollie didn't fail to win at Craven Cottage, and I don't think Van Gaal failed to win at Craven Cottage. He has £200 million worth of new attacking players. 2 of those players have played in a 3-4-3. Yeah, one of them was literally plucked out of the system to go and play in the exact position he's played from. That everyone has told me. Oh, look at him play. Look, 15 goals. If you copy and paste the goals from last year to this year, look what they do. He was dead after 60 minutes. Yeah, he should have finished the chance. I can't put that on the manager. He kept Bruno. That's on the manager. He kept Mount. That's on the manager. He's playing Shaw. That's on the manager. All players we want gone. All right. And at any point, if you believe I'm wrong, you will stop me. We lost four separate times to Spurs. He chose to play Mason Mount and Luke Shaw, 2 players who had not seen the pitch the entire year, to start them in our biggest game of the year. Like the game that relied on everything. And I'm not having people in the comments now say Mount was solid. Mount, look how good Mount is, when all these fuckers want Mount gone. I want Mount gone.
So now I want to know. So where do we go from here?
He's got to go.
He's got to go.
Yes. It's not good enough.
I don't understand.
Let me ask you, where do you think we should go from here? We draw to Burnley.
So
And then-
personally,
Question. We draw to
Cool.
Burnley and we lose our next game. Where should we go from here? Continue.
personally, I've made a decision to give him 5 games, right? To give him 5 games to actually see. We all know generally the
Are you
first 10
counting
games of the season.
Grimsby?
So generally the season, I'll call back in after 5 games and I'll tell you exactly where I'm
Are you
at.
counting,
But I'm
are you
saying-
counting Grimsby as the 5 games?
Yes, I'll count Grimsby as one of the 5 games. I don't care. I need to see something. So I saw something in the Arsenal game since the new season has started. Generally, you say the first 10 games in the league.
No. United fans are gonna kill me, bro. United fans, you're gonna kill me. Grimsby. Someone tell me what league Grimsby in. Grimsby play. Any? And? Yeah, no, it's too soon. Yeah, no. Grimsby League. What league do they play in? Too soon. No. Wait for wait an hour. Do something else. Yeah, cool. Brother, they play. Lau, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
They play in League 2.
So what? I want to see something. I want to see the system. I want to see how we play. So I told you 5 games. I didn't tell you Grimsby. I said. So did I say I'm waiting on Grimsby's game alone? I said 5 games. Grimsby forms part of the 5 games. Cool. That doesn't mean that if they beat Grimsby and they lose against Burnley and they lose against City or Chelsea, whoever after that, then I'm going to accept it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that forms part of the body of work that he's putting together.
If we see a great system against a League 2 team and we score loads of goals,
then what? It doesn't cloud anything that happens in the Prem. I'm not saying whatever we do against Grimsby. It forms part of 5 games.
so why is the Grimsby game mad?
Because it's part of 5 games. I just told you I'm going to use 5 games as my barometer to identify exactly where I'm going to stand for the rest of the season.
And you don't think there's something off with that? Don't you think it'll be a bit more wiser to scrap the Grimsby game and then use the other 5 games of like Arsenal, Fulham, Burnley, City, and then the next game?
Arsenal, Fulham, Grimsby, Burnley, and City. It's 3 different levels of competition. You look at Arsenal, they're fighting for the league. You look at Fulham, they're mid-table. You look at Grimsby, League 2. You look at Burnley, they're probably fighting relegation. And you look at City, fighting for top 4.
Just throw this out there. If we beat Grimsby 5-0,
yeah,
draw to Burnley, draw to Man City, what do you think?
Then it's done.
What's done?
Then I'm shifting over to hammer him out.
Why?
So based on so obviously games and the way in which we perform in those games does matter, because if you can see something and a system that you basically wanted to see him implement, if you see that coming through, then it's a different story. But if I see Grimsby, they go out and they play complete total football. Yes, sir.
Lyle, right. Just disregard the Grimsby game. We played Barnsley last season. We slapped them 7-0 in the Premier in the EFL Cup. We played Barnsley, their League 1 side, 7-0. The next game we drew 0-0 to Crystal Palace. The game after that we drew 1-1 to FC20. The game after that we lost 3-0 to Spurs.
That's why I said 5 games.
They mean nothing.
I did not.
I
want to defend it, but I can't defend that.
All right, you're another one that's telling me relax.
Nah, it's
why?
Like when you,
why should we relax?
Right.
And I'm gonna probably bring in Yardman as well to talk, because I think
Right.
Yard.
I'm not saying you're totally wrong with your opinions, because you're not totally wrong. You're not far off with everything. I think it's too early in the season to call for his head. I've called for his head a few times in the group chat, but that was just emotion in the game.
Yeah, but here's
No,
the
let,
thing.
let Connor tell us what he thinks as to
All
why
right,
Man
yeah,
United.
go through my brethren.
Go ahead.
When I was watching the match, Mason Mount looked like he was performing well. I'm not saying that he's performed well this entire time at United. I think he's been injury prone and been total waste of money, but he looked like he was performing well. And when we were still chasing the goal, he decided to go more attacking in his midfield pairing. He decided to drop Casemiro, bring on Sesko, drop Mount deeper, and then put Cunha on the left cam, and then Sesko would be the out-and-out striker. And then we got the goal. Then he decided he wanted to play more defensively and let's defend the 1-0 lead and bring on Ugarte. Was that the right move? No, he should have brought on Kobbie Mainoo and put him next to Bruno. Or put Kobbie Mainoo next to Mason Mount, because Mason Mount can actually do more in the way of running in that midfield, in my opinion. I feel like this manager is experimenting and everything just keeps blowing up in his face. I see a positive plan. I see positivity from this team. Like Cunha, if he finishes that chance in the first half, what Mount puts him through, like the first 2 minutes, that's 1-0 after 2 minutes. We look good. That ball over the top for Bayinde, Cunha scores that 2-0. It looks like we're actually playing a decent game. Like Bruno scores his penalty, that's 3-0 if we take our chances. And I feel like we're overreacting a bit at the start of this season because we're not taking our chances. After the first 10 games of the season, disregarding Grimsby, if we're in an awful position, sack him. I'm not here to say we shouldn't have some sort of negativity about this. I just think it's too early to be thinking it.
Do you think it's a bit mad that our manager's still experimenting, considering the wicked season we had last season?
Oh no! He should be experimenting the way he's experimenting. You can see that we've got a disaster class in there. You can see we've got a disaster class in that midfield. After the Arsenal game, Ugarte shouldn't have been allowed on the football pitch for at least 5 games. He should have served a 5-game ban for that. Like, yeah, man. You saw in what did you remember? What was it now? I'm trying to think. Do you remember KG Partey? Thomas Partey got the ball when Arsenal are chasing the league. He gets the ball on the edge of the box against Southampton and just blasts it into the crowd. He was slaughtered for that. And we're doing it at home when it's the match isn't for the league title and he's been allowed back on the pitch. He shouldn't be anywhere near the pitch. He's an awful midfielder. He can't pass. The only thing he can do is slide into the ball. I don't think he should be playing.
But he's not the one that's starting games.
No, but he's coming on in the games. That's affecting the matches. He shouldn't be on. He shouldn't be coming off the bench. That's my issue.
So who should be playing?
It should be Kobbie Mainoo playing. I don't know why the manager's not playing it. Like him coming out as
Kobbie with
Kobbie with either Mount or Bruno. One of them two in the midfield next to him.
Oh, our midfield. Our midfield. This is what you're saying. Our midfield. And go on, you. Hey,
So do you believe in the double pivot?
Mount, Kobbie. This is our midfield. Mount, Kobbie. This is our midfield for games in the Premier League. Mount, Kobbie, Cunha, and Bumo. Do you think there's anything wrong with that? Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that midfield. Depending on the game, yeah. If we're going up against
that's what you decide. That's what you design.
If I'm going up against Burnley, I'm taking that midfield. If I'm going up against Liverpool or Man City, I'm taking probably Casemiro and then maybe Bruno. I'm taking more of a defensive-minded midfield in that game. It's game-by-game basis with the midfield, in my opinion.
I'm just saying. Go on, Yardman. Maybe it's you to talk because
all right. Well,
just know
I have a separate point.
Tiny midfield of Mount, Kobbie, and Bumo is the midfield.
The thing is, I have a separate point, but just to respond to that, right? Because I've been really thinking. Because you remember from right after the match, right, KG? I called you all overreactive, stupid, the most toxic fan base, all that, right? But I went back and I really sat down, and because I play FPL too, like I rewatch all the matches, right? So I rewatch our match again, and then I watch a lot of breakdowns on both sides of the match, and I rewatch the match again, and based on what I'm seeing, my nigga, right? Like we have 2 problems, but I see now where the manager is actually like a big part of one. One, we have a mentality problem. That's point blank, clear and sure. Because anytime these mans don't get off the block early, then you can see where they start playing like, oh shit, here we go again, right? So we have that problem. Cool. Now, where I'm starting to go against the coach is where I'm not seeing you use the players for success. I've let me be clear. I've always said, and I even say it in Reddit because I'm on Reddit right now arguing with people on the Manchester United subreddit, right? On Red Devils. Amorim can't go on the coach and dribble for Dallo. Amorim can't go on the pitch, sorry. Amorim can't go on the pitch and take a penalty for Bruno. He can't go on the pitch and work box-to-box defense for Casemiro, right? He can't do that. Cool. So when we see individual errors, I'm not going to blame him. But when look at the caliber players we have compared to the caliber players Fulham have, we have legitimately good world-class players. When I look at Spurs don't have a better team than we do. When I look at what Frank has done with Spurs, again, player error does factor into the matches that we have. But if I'm a manager and I have a team and I see what's going on, I'm like, all right, you bitches can't win me a game, right? Shit. Okay, cool. I have to make you guys hard to beat at the very least. I have to give you guys a fighting chance. And when I'm looking at that team, based on what I'm seeing right now, because we have a lot of 10s, I know this is winded, so I'm wrapping up and getting people in the round table. When I look at the team right now, the way I see it is that the best chance we have of stability and working the pitch is like 4-2-3-1, right? Because the two with the three ahead of them, they're a bit defended by the four at the back, right? The spaces that they have to cover, it's not as much. There's like half a meter less of space, half a foot left when like all the side, when the players drift over to one side of the pitch, there's a bit less space, etc. So when you have,
does anyone know what he's talking about?
I have no idea what the fuck that motherfucker just said. He been lost me, boy.
Just
know what he's talking about.
Bro,
Waffling.
it was 4-2-3-1 SPL. It was just there was no point to this
But
game.
I was, hey, if you didn't say nothing, KG, I was about to go in, boy.
I had a question though. Like he was saying about us being defensively strong. We've conceded
Wait,
2 goals.
what was he talking about, bro?
But I was about to go in, boy. Like, if you didn't say nothing, bruh.
Nah, can we even call that scoring?
Wait, Yard man.
dude,
In 1 minute, tell us what you were supposed to mean. One minute, please.
we have two people in the midfield. Point blank. Bruno is a player you want to have on top of the box, essentially, as a 10. On top of the box where he can kick a long shot, make a good pass, or recycle possession if needed. We
So
also
you're
have
saying Bruno
Cunha.
shouldn't be playing where he's playing.
Bingo. No, we have Cunha, we have Mbumo, we have.
Hang on. No, KG. He's got
You
like
said
12
1 minute,
seconds.
so let
He's
me
got
try
12
and
seconds.
streamline it. Let me try and streamline it. Let me try and streamline it. Because I have about 45 seconds, so let me try and streamline.
No, you don't have
Go
45
ahead
seconds.
then, bruh.
We have 37.
Maybe.
So no.
about 12. But go on.
Hold on, the bridging. Anyways, we have Cunha, we have Mbumo, we have Mount, right, and Bruno. Those are 4 flavors of the same type of player. They're both 10s, but slightly
What's got
different type of
flavours, man?
10s. All we have to do is use them differently. That's it. He's the formation he's using. He's not flexible.
I'm sorry, my bro. Time out. So you said
What?
we have 4. You have.
Let's go 22 seconds. Let's give him the
No.
22 seconds.
No.
He said.
No, that's basically it.
We have 4 players of the same type, same mold.
No, we have 4 flavors of the same player.
Like
So-
If
number
you
10.
have dessert, ice cream is different from cake. Cake is different from patties, right? We have
But
4
that's-
different
What the
flavors of
fuck
ice
is
cream.
going on here,
We have 4
bruh? Okay,
flavors
I'm
of
done,
ice cream up
nigga.
front.
Bruh. Wait, what?
Don't do drugs.
Bro,
Don't do drugs, kids.
Nah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh, this is no beef patty, no curry
So
patty.
hold up. Do you guys see Cunha? Do you guys see Mbumo? And do you see Mount as better
see them, but I
placed
don't
as
see
anything
desserts, I don't
other
see
than
cake.
10s? Do you see Bruno better placed as anything other than a 10? Tell me. I don't see any one of those 4 players. like playing anywhere better than a 10.
Never mind anything else. I don't know what's going on.
About what happened.
I've seen Mount better on the bench.
You just said that this. Wait, you just said this manager. Are you telling us not to be mad at the manager? Where's your?
No, I'm saying be mad at the manager because what he's proving is that he's not flexible enough, right? He's not making the side hard to beat.
Yeah, but the manager's built this. The manager is actually, he spent all the money, 210, knowing he has a Bruno, knowing he has a Casemiro that he's not really sure about, knowing he's turning down 100 million. Some people watching it say, "Oh my
that's
God,
the conclusion. That's what got me to switch my stance on Amorim, because when I'm thinking about what the positions these guys can play, I'm now saying to myself, so hold on. So if I go and get all these attacking mids, like I have to have somebody defending my back line. I can't just leave my 3 centre backs exposed with a double pivot.
Someone's background noise is crazy, by the way.
It's Connor.
My cat.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
No, it's not even you. It might be a furry. Fucking. Let me bring in Aminor, man. Yeah, you know what's so crazy about today, yeah? There's not been one fan. I'm still waiting. PB said he might be next to tell us why we should relax and believe. And not.
I was gonna come in.
Give him 5 games.
Let me get the floor real quick.
AJ and D Luffy said, I don't know where he stands.
Let me get the floor real quick. So first off, regardless of what I'm about to say, look, you KG and Wajid, y'all feelings is valid, all right? But my situation here is, okay, we got a manager that's experimenting a lot, that's blowing up in his face. That's correct. But if you don't experiment, then you don't know, right? So in the conversations that I'm hearing, I'm thinking everyone's talking like we know who these players are, so why is he experimenting so much? And if you know Bruno is someone that doesn't stay where he needs to be, why didn't you get rid of him? I get all these points and they're all valid, right? But what we have now, okay, is Bruno, in my opinion, wasn't left in here because he could play the midfield. He was left because we needed him to build the team. We needed camaraderie first before we start to attack other things. No, bro.
This guy's talking about.
No, I don't give a shit what you're saying. If you don't listen, if you don't let me land, I'm not gonna get to my point.
AJ, there's some mad sound. You don't understand.
Someone else in the background moving, man. I'm gonna go on, land.
Okay. Yeah, so while we all don't agree with the fact that we kept Bruno and sacrificed that 110, 120, 115 mil that we could have gotten, Pause it.
Aminor is the one doing that phlegm, bro. This
That's
is the same
crazy.
Bro, it's not. What's going on, man?
The other day, bro, and now he's
blown a loogie?
Bro, on the fucking hell,
on the names, bro. That's crazy.
What's going on with you, bro? You're right next to the mic, bro.
Last time you was open biscuit wrappers and shit. Like, what the hell?
Yo, come on, pause, guys. What's this shit?
No,
you pause is you, fam. It's you.
You pause over there sounding like you choking on something. What you talking about?
No, bro. It'll just never be, bro. I can't do this. No, bro. We were looking for. How can no whole thing say you pause, bro? What the fuck?
I dare you talk about we pause.
Bro,
we weren't even getting AJ, we're nothing to do with you, bro. That sound was mad.
It was crazy. I feel
He's doing that one, bro. All I was missing was his ear. Nah. He's pissing me off. Wait, go on. I need to check. Wait, all right. I've calmed down a little bit. Let me check the likes quickly.
Yeah,
he's about
156. Yeah, still shit.
But I feel like the enemies, like, I'm not gonna say names, but I feel like the enemies followers be in here and they're like, nah, we're not gonna like up the thing. If you're not gonna like the stuff, get out. Just like the stuff, man.
Bro, just let me read these supers and then you can tell me the point that he was trying to make. If you lot feel that, if you lot wouldn't mind hitting the like button for free, I'd appreciate that. Here we go.
It's cheap.
Oh, I suggest you don't wait. Oh, I suggest you don't piss me off. Good tune. KG, you're not fully right, but you're also not fully wrong. Am I making a mistake flying in for the Burnley game? No, it should be a good game.
Nah, it should be good.
Oh, you never know. K-Flow, Lau lies. Eric Ten Hag should have won 6-0 in the first half versus West Ham. We still lost. We've seen this movie before, bar for bar. Run the Rush anthem now. Here we go. Here's the next one. My simple fix is he's forcing Bruno into the team. Bruno 10, Cunha and Kobe. Midfield, sub Mount for Bruno, sub Sexy for either Sesko and Bruno. Okay, that's people's takes. The floor is yours.
All right. So while we didn't get rid of Bruno, understood. But that thing that he did, which is if we don't get the performance that we need from a certain player, get in the next person. We need to start doing that with Maino.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But I also understand that there are certain games Maino won't be able to play, right? Because I don't think Maino can match pace for the whole game. He gets tired. And before I came on here, I've watched a couple of Maino's games now back. Like, he's good, but he's better with a team that sits back. He's not good with a team that's also hammering back like we are. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like with the manager, in my opinion, he knows there's a talent in Maino, but he also knows that I can't use Maino in this game. I'm going to use him for this game. Now, where I'm going to be disappointed is if I don't see Maino come in at all in any Premier League games. There are teams in the Premier League that play a certain style that will fit Maino, and we can sit Bruno down. Do you get what I mean? So start utilizing Maino so that we know. And in my opinion, I think he kind of, people taking what he said wrong with, Maino's competing with Bruno. In my opinion, that's good. That means there are going to be certain games we're going to use Maino, and there are going to be certain games we're going to use Bruno. People think, because it means Maino's not going to get a chance because Bruno never gets tired and all that stuff. Now, when I put that in there, what I'm trying to say to you and Wajid is, can you guys leave a room for, okay, this is just the second Premier League game, right? The first game we played was at home. Even though we didn't win, we did see some sort of like effort put in on that pitch, right? This second game was not at our home, but regardless of that, yes, we've seen it before in other seasons where we played good in the first couple minutes and stuff like that, but we didn't just fully drop off the whole rest of the game. It was more of a back and forth, which is expected. We're at their home. Now, like, was it Connor that said that? We could have scored all those other goals too that was created, but we just didn't put it in the back of the net. That's not down to
feature under Amram a lot last season anyway. But that's a good.
Say that again.
Did Mainu a feature last season a lot for the manager?
No, Mainu was coming back from an injury, so he didn't feature a lot.
But when he still didn't want to start him in that, did he?
Yeah, but then if you look, this is where we need to stop forgetting stuff, man. We need to stop this. When Mainu was put in, where was he huffing and puffing? Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so you can't expect a same manager to
AJ the entire team.
Can I make a point though?
You're saying the entire team, cool, but then when you put in Mainu, who you taking off last season? Let's not just talk about one thing and not think about the other. If you put Mainu on, who's playing with Mainu? When he has just come in and he knows from what I see, eyesight, Bruno is the only one getting the goals right now. So if you were in his shoes and you put Mainu on and Mainu's huffing, and this is the system you want to run. And by the way, we supporters also get pissed when a manager comes and doesn't play his system that we were all excited about. So he played the system that we were all excited about. And while playing that system, Mainu was huffing and puffing. While y'all sitting over here, if y'all saw that, y'all was the manager, who are you playing And you know Bruno was the one getting you the wins wherever you could get it. All the other games, nobody shined up or showed up. Bruno did.
What's
So
that?
who are you taking? Who are you taking?
That's got nothing. Sorry, just quickly, Dealey.
No, I'm only answering KG's question. I'm only talking about KG's question. That's not what KG said something, and I'm responding to that. So I'm asking KG or whoever else wants to answer. Last season, if you know when Mainu was doing all that stuff, what is your next move? What is your next move?
Do you remember the Liverpool game? What was the midfield for the Liverpool game? The midfield
one that
was
Mainu scored in?
Mainu, Ugarte. The game that we drew that Maguire could have won 3-2.
And while y'all just mentioned Ugarte, I swear last week, even last season, same people were like, "Oh, get Ugarte out of here, get blah 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 out of here." We never satisfied.
That is correct. We are not satisfied because performances are not consistent.
Understood, but at the same time, we need something to be consistent, and that one thing that needs to be consistent.
Hold on, Mainu is in his early 20s. Are you telling me that a teenage athlete in his early 20s has less stamina than some Portuguese guy in his 30s?
No. So So this is where you guys are missing it. Casemiro has no stamina compared to Mainu, but Casemiro has certain skills that Mainu doesn't have.
What does he have?
And that those skills are beneficial.
Today against Fulham, Casemiro had on Kings, bro.
You told me what
does Mainu know how to switch ball? Does Mainu know how to switch a ball like Casemiro does?
Pass.
Like Casemiro. I didn't say he doesn't know.
Yes, he
I said
can,
like him.
because it's a basic.
He doesn't do it as much, but he has the capacity.
Yes, you're telling me Casemiro, the round the corner special one, that he doesn't even check and look.
When last have y'all seen Mainu cross a ball and somebody put a head to it?
He get minutes to cross a ball.
You can't pass.
I didn't. No. Don't switch my words. Don't switch my words. I said in comparison to the two of them, who does it better?
No, AJ, you just said Casemiro. Can Kobe switch a ball like Casemiro?
Yes, like him.
Right. No, just listen for a second. We all gave you.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Right.
Go ahead.
And then all of a sudden, you've just changed it to a cross. When is Casemiro putting in crosses?
One game versus Leon.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Casemiro? No.
Wait, what? People saying that Casemiro's a better passer of the ball than Kobe Mainoo.
In short spaces, Kobe is better than him. In short spaces, Kobe is better than him. In the one quick touch move in a triangle space, Kobe's better than him. But when it comes to, I'm saying there's certain things that the coach is seeing that's like, okay, Kobe can't do that.
What is
what Kobe's good at? Can I just ask you what Kobe's good at then? Because this is what I want to understand. Because we're saying
Kobe's good. Kobe is good. Where you know where we want Bruno playing right now? That's where Kobe's good at. In the 8, where if he moves,
what's he good at on the pitch? What does he do well? What's his that he
does? He's good at a lot of things. Bro can feint, make guys think he's going this way, turn around. He can pivot quickly. He's good at that. His groundwork is good, and he has good ground passes that are better than a lot of our midfielders.
And what's Casemiro good at? You're saying
Casemiro is when it comes to defending. Yes, yeah. When it comes to defending, Casemiro is better than Kobe.
Comparing Kobe's attacking traits to Casemiro's defending.
You said what?
Traits. You're comparing Kobe's attacking skills to Casemiro's defending.
No, I did not do that. I think you need to listen carefully. Listen to what I'm saying. I said there's certain. So, for example, if Kobe was better than Cas at defending, right? Kobe would be playing right now.
How is that helping us right now?
Is that a fact?
So what I'm trying to say is our coach has seen that I can't have two guys that their main benefits are attacking, and we don't have no defensive mid. So that's the only reason why Casemiro is going in ahead of Kobe right now. Other than that,
Mount and Bruno playing the same midfield.
I understand that. I'm not talking. So what does Mount have that Cubby doesn't have?
Nothing.
Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay,
Literally nothing,
that's
bro.
why. That's why I know you guys are just talking for
Nothing.
talking's sake.
The only
What?
thing I'll give
Nah,
Mount
yeah,
Mount
talking
runs
for talking
around
shit,
more
bro.
than Cubby
is
would.
probably a bit quicker.
Mount
Running
will run
around doesn't
around more
help
than Cubby
us.
would.
That has nothing to
We
do
need
with
to
it.
control the
to
You can
Midfield.
say that has nothing to do with it, but that's why
Has
Cubby's
nothing
not
to
getting
do with
picked.
it.
Bro cannot run
Menu would
around like
control the
that.
midfield
Bro, why
better
why
That's
does
than
a
this
Mount
false
always
and
have to be
Bruno.
narrative.
tried to
You're
Oh my
talking
excuse
bro.
absolute
nonsense?
rubbish.
We're just
False
sitting on here
narrative.
excusing
We see all
rubbish,
False
these
bro.
narrative.
Olympic man, yeah, bro. You
There's no
don't
Bro, you
reason
just
Kobe should
whoever
be
Mount
said you're
put
talking
past
absolute
presses
Mount.
rubbish, you just
at
talking,
top
bro.
of
You
Mount
you're
just
presses
talking,
chatting
at the
bro.
top of
Ain't
nonsense,
nobody
the
bro.
cursed
front
you out,
three.
nothing. You just
Yes.
talking. My
Bro,
point is
Well, let's go.
that Kobe is better than what you call it? Than
No, all right. Let me tell you
Cass.
why that's false,
Cubby's
right?
better than
Because we
Cass.
all know. Hold
Cubby's
on.
better
I'm
than
just gonna
Cubby's
say
better than Cass. Cubby's better than Ugarte, but he's not better than them in the defensive work. So
Ugarte doesn't.
the place he needs to be playing is closer to the post. But who's ahead of him right now? Bruno.
Mount.
That's
Mount,
Bruno.
no.
bro.
Bruno.
Like,
It's Bruno
Bruno.
that's ahead of
loud
him,
and
man.
Bruno's
Bruno
ahead of
shouldn't be
him
ahead of
right
him.
now.
Mount.
That's all it
Bruno
is.
should not be ahead of
I
Kobe.
think if we get rid of Bruno and this manager, in my opinion, I think he's talking to Cubby. I think once Bruno leaves, Cubby's taking over. That's what I think.
Bro,
That's
we
it.
saw
The
we saw
manager
Bruno
said
and Mount
said
last
that
season. We saw Bruno and
Bruno is
Kobe.
competing. Kobe's competing with Bruno for his spot.
That makes
And
Exactly.
no
that's
And we
He's not
all
good.
sense.
know
competing.
he
He's not competing with
Bruno is
like
Casemiro and
amazing, bro.
Ugarte.
I
Casemiro
never said he
Ugarte
was. I
that's
never
Casemiro
said
and
he
six.
Ugarte
was.
nonsense that you lot are
I
talking about has nothing to
I
do with
never said
Kobe.
nobody said he's competing with them.
He's not
I
competing
don't
with
know
them.
if you heard what was said before. So
What did
somebody
you say
asked,
before?
what's the difference between Cubby and Casemiro? And I'm saying that the difference is they're better in the defensive side. So we're not
Yeah,
gonna
I give
push
them that.
we're not gonna push Cubby to that side. Where Cubby needs to be playing and showing his talent is more in the attacking phase because he's good with the passes and he can score and he can feint. He does all those things. He can break lines too.
Where
Do you
That
get
Bruno
what I'm
is
is
saying?
why he's competing
So,
with
so, so
Bruno.
in the
He's
beginning of the
competing with Mount,
conversation, we
not
were
Bruno.
saying
Mount.
there is a reason why Bruno is still here. And I don't think that
there's not a
majority of
reason.
that reason, I don't think the majority of that reason is because of his gameplay. Yes, part of his gameplay is there because he was the one getting us out of certain games sometimes or tying up certain games sometimes or winning some certain games. But apart from that, he's also the leader. So I think because they wanted to
Bruno is not a
build
leader of nothing, bro. See this
we
Bruno
can
leader
say that
thing.
we
That
can say
thing
that
needs
all
to
we want.
die.
We can say that all we
He ain't
want,
no
but we're
leader,
not.
bro.
We can say that all we want because of what we see, right?
Bro, since
The
this guy's become
but
captain, I've
we're
never
not in
seen
the
my club in
rooms.
this state.
We're not in the rooms with these youngins. Do you get what I'm saying? We're not in the
Bro, it don't
dressing
matter,
rooms.
bro.
And yes, you can say that, but then that's not what solves shit. It don't
Bro, he
matter.
led us
But
to
I don't care.
15th.
That's not what solves it, right? What solves it is actually looking at what we need. And in my opinion, I think there's smarter people in those
What is
rooms than
KG
some of
reading,
us.
What
bro?
smart
And I
people?
think they felt like if we let go of Bruno right now, we'll be
We'd be better.
dismantling something. Let's
We'd be
leave.
better.
You can say we'll be better. That's your
We'd be
opinion. That's
better.
fine. I'm not
Get
saying we
you
wouldn't.
sell
Straight.
Bruno. You sell Bruno. You bring me Belieber. You put Manu next to him. We're a better team straight away. No
I
question.
don't know,
So
I
No
bro.
think you
That's
have
what
the
question.
I'm
same
saying,
midfield
You
bro.
lot
You're
problem.
are
saying
talking
all
about
that
saying,
stuff, but
bro. You know
it
what?
don't
Yeah,
mean that.
you know it is. I said it already. You lot enjoy Bruno in the 8 for the next 9 months.
We
You lot
don't
enjoy
enjoy
that in it.
Bruno in the 8. You missed the
That
whole
is
point of the
your player.
conversation. I want Manu in the 8. I'm just saying we were just talking
Saying
about
that,
something in the
bro.
beginning, and the point of this conversation was to let KG know that listen, we are not happy with the fact that we kept Bruno and all these type of things. We're not happy with the fact that we lost with Arsenal and we drew with Fulham. But what we should see or try to see is maybe something is coming after that just hasn't happened yet and could, because bro, everywhere this man has gone, he's shined.
Oh no,
Why
don't
is ours?
no
Why
except
is
for
no.
ours
The
Premier
Don't tell
different?
me
only
you're
League.
thing is
trying to
coming
gas
next is
gas
the
gas
manager getting
this
sacked.
guy.
Should
Don't
we
tell me you're
not?
trying to gas this guy.
All right, cool. So let me ask you this question, guys. Should we not be concerned that, in terms of the future of this club, those players don't want to be here anymore?
Yes,
Bro, it's concern. Bro, listen, man.
Is it not concerning?
It is
is a
concerning, bro.
is
What
a big
players?
problem.
What players?
So
Academy
obviously,
players.
Bro.
there's Mainu's one. Obviously, we've had the Garnacho situation, and now, I would say Ahmad has gone backwards. Whatever's happened.
What's the Mainu's one? What did Mainu say?
Mainly doesn't want. Mainly's open,
Who?
willing.
Where did you hear that?
Honestly,
Alex
said it
Brook,
today.
talk
Athletic.
sports.
The
That's it,
athletic,
Brooks.
not talk sport. The athletic.
Come
Bro.
on, we all know
Who in the
this.
Athletics
We
said that?
see this. Their
What
agents
do you
have
mean?
released
Who
it.
in the?
Bro.
Come on.
So we don't
Born
Ornstein?
yesterday, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
Ornstein?
So we don't listen to him no more. Mittens, no one to listen to no more. No.
Okay, so I listen to Ornstein. The reason why I say we don't, I'm not saying we shouldn't listen to Mittens and stuff,
And
but they get it wrong sometimes.
Ornstein posted it as well. Go on.
Okay, what did Ornstein say?
Same
What do
exact
you
thing.
mean? What did he say? He
He posted
co-signed
the
the
Oh,
article,
you need to
bro.
spell it out for
posted
you?
Man is
the
acting
You
article.
know
like we're
what? You know
talking
what?
about
You know what?
flat
This is
earth.
what time?
What's
What
this,
time is it
flat
today?
earth,
What time is
bro?
it today?
Come on, man.
What time is it today?
But Ornstein
I
posted
don't
the
know what time it
article,
is.
bro.
I guess everybody's in a different country. In the UK,
Oh.
it's 11:30, right? So I might have
But
not seen that. The last thing I saw was from Fabrizio, and he said that conversation is not happening. That's what he said.
Yeah, for right now.
So that's why I'm asking, what did Ornstein say? Do you get what I mean?
honestly,
Not because
backed
I'm
up the
arguing
information.
about anything.
Honestly, backed up the information today.
They just
That
said
that
probably
that
he's open to
Manu said he wants to go.
Yes.
he's open to leaving if a suitable a deal comes across or something like that. But basically, he ain't getting a look in, so he is cool with a loan, a sell, whatever the club wants to do. He is calm.
Oh, this is going against the
That's
traditions of the
basically
club.
his agent just saying, "Hey, my dog wants minutes."
Well, I'm
And
just
y'all
saying.
And we've
believe
got
Cubby is the one saying that.
absolute
No, as I said,
garbage
his
playing
agent.
ahead of him. This is the problem. We've got
When
shit
Mount is
footballers
playing ahead
playing in
of
his
him, what do
position.
you expect, bro? What do
We've
you
got shit
expect?
ballers, bro, playing ahead of him. That's the problem. But if you're Manu and you know what you can do, and you're watching that shit play, and you don't get a minute, brother, what are you doing?
Why we acting like Cubby don't have shit game in him? Why we acting
What?
like that?
Oh
Cubby
yeah,
has
Nah,
a
this
shit
nah,
is
nah,
game in
nah,
him
this
Hey,
bro.
too.
You
is
ain't doing this
man,
here, brother.
yes,
You ain't
you're
doing
but
never
this
gonna
you
here.
have
win.
to
You're never gonna
respect the
win.
clutch. You have to respect his clutch, man.
This
FA
is
Cup
mad.
final, that semi-final versus Leon. Without Kobe, we're dead in the water. Have to
Last
Never.
respect.
Yes, that's true.
all I remember is post goal saying this about, because I went to go and find the article and he was talking about it's not always about athletic man and running. It's about how people are controlling the games. He goes, this is mad though. He goes, the nearest thing I've seen to Zidane in taking the ball and receiving the ball, cruising past people's goal says. He said that, listen, he's so totally unfazed. He's got a calmness. I heard the young lad is holding his own against Casemiro on training, sometimes better than him. But you have to go out and do it. He said the first time he's seen him, he just sees his calmness. This is how we're talking about this guy when he came in. And now we're acting like he's a scrub because
So
the
this is
new.
the thing. This is
I
the thing.
don't
This is
think
the thing for
Manu's a
me, yeah,
scrub at
bro.
all.
No, but now we're acting like he can't get into this Man
That's
United
what I'm saying.
side.
That's what I
Like,
don't like. You see,
Now
What
we're
about
acting
man
I
like
don't.
Casemiro that's out in a
he can't
season?
get into this Man United side that finished
bro, you
15th.
see, for me, yeah,
He
I'm
can't
not
get
even. I'm not even saying that Mainu's gonna come in and fix everything. Like that, Mainu's not. He's not God in it. Man's not saying that. But in the position we need, an 8, he is better than the players that are currently playing
Yes,
in
he
that
is.
in
he
that
is.
yeah,
position.
That's it.
He is. He's
That's
That's
definitely
all it
better than.
is.
And you
That's
know
what I
what?
was saying.
And
He's
you know
better than
what
the
I'm
eight.
saying? I'm saying the system. This is why I'm saying we need to really look at the manager, because if only one player can shine, yeah, in this thing.
nobody is
I'm
shining,
saying
bro.
right now,
Yeah.
they told me or out someone else, and they said create a midfielder, Mount, Kobe, and Mbemo, Cunha.
I'd argue
Bro,
only
that's
Lloris
just, bro,
shine.
that's just
Hey,
disgusting,
that
man.
No, but
still
That's
that's
just,
scares
bro.
me. Hey, that scares me.
They're
I'm
just trying
telling
to
you
get
now,
ran
yeah,
through.
my manager's had a time to go and build a team, and this is what he's done. And
Bro.
that's what I'm saying is that, and now people saying it's only game week 2, but bro, game week
I'm not trying
7,
to get none
game
of
week
that.
30,
Can
these
you guys leave room that Amarim is not just the only one that said this is what you guys need to go get now? What
Amarim
if
Oh,
did
no, no.
what if the midfield was part of what he needed, and this
Bro,
is not
stop
that's
all
not
of
the
this
plan of attack?
false
Oh, no,
hope.
no,
Is he
no,
the
no.
No,
one
but I
buying and
don't
I'll
selling
be
think that
honest,
people?
the
yeah. I'll be
midfield
honest.
was
Stop,
actually the part of that
wanting Mbemo
in
on.
that reason.
stop,
He didn't want that. He
stop.
didn't want that.
No, I
Let
didn't
me
say he
He
didn't
wanted
want
him,
that.
Mbemo and
I'm
Cunha.
saying
He wanted
who's the
both of them.
one that's saying get this first, get this second? Is it him?
Oh,
What
Is
the
he
I
the
hell?
one
well,
looking
saying
at
he
well,
wants
looking
that
at
listen.
the
first or
manager.
second?
Obviously, in
He
conversations, when you
my
speak to
neck.
them,
Bro, I'm
that I
telling
mean,
you, bro.
He
Amarim's gonna
refuses
obviously
to
talk to
change his
them.
formation even when we get beat. The manager has
This
to
guy
go.
is stressing me
If you
Yeah,
out.
ask for a
because if
midfielder
I
first, he
see
would have
us
got a
come out
midfielder first.
versus Burnley lined up like that, like I'm going to really be like, come on, dude, like you change nothing, like Nothing.
Wait, Yardman, was it you that said about the flavors? Was that you? The flavors?
Yes, that's what I
Alright,
was.
cool.
Even Kobe is another
So,
flavor of 10.
listen,
We have
the
too
man
many
them they don't
10s.
understand the flavors here. I think I understand, yeah. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. You're talking about flavors as in position role play styles, right? So the play styles are the flavors. So Mason Mount's play style, that's one flavor, let's say strawberry. And then Kobe's play style is blueberry. And then Bruno's play
he likes
style
to
is
cut it big one.
blackcurrant.
He needs to step
Bro, I
back,
don't
but it's
even know.
fundamental
right
in
now-
the same
What
position.
is this fruit?
Guys are talking about blueberries and raspberries and fucking shit on this platform, bro. Why is man talking about, bro? Man is really talking about Kush. Let's have it right. These men are talking about drugs. Football's hard enough already. In 10 and 10 into zoonomics. And you know what pissed me off about what Yardman said? Yes, that's what I was saying. What? Listen, you lot, I'm angry. I said hood scholarism, bro. I'm angry. I'm just angry today. And it is what it is. I needed to vent. And I did. Shout out to the man that's counting the Grimsby game in his 5. Big up to you every single time. Man, we weren't even giddy. We weren't even mad giddy. It wasn't even mad giddy. Like, people keep saying, they're trying to throw that one at us saying, rah, we all said we're going to be in the top. Man, them is saying 6, 7. Do you know what I mean? That's what the man them really been saying. We said if we get Belabor and stuff, start a Rico, Donnarumma's. But that never happened, didn't it? I've calmed down a bit though. 208 likes, not bad. If you lot could all hit the like button on the way out, I'd really appreciate that. For the people that didn't get on, I apologize. It just is what it is. I was just too angry to. I mean, no, man, you pissed me off today with that phlegm thing as well. About let me on. Man's out here doing. What's wrong with that, you? It's disgusting. My simple fix. I read that one. Here you go. KG, bring me on, bro. I'm not in Asda no more. I'm in my house. No, you was making mad noises in your house. Kobe, come link the man them. FLM, Phlegm Lives Matter. Bring back Ami Snot. Oh my God. Ami Snot was ready to spit fire. Let him cook. Nope. He's right. Kobe can't get around and pitch much, which is why the manager wanted Belabor. He's making sense on a lot of points, but y'all being obtuse. You know what the killer is, yeah? If you lot think Belabor's going to fix everything wrong with Man United, something's wrong with you. It can't. We're still getting all the way out to find a player. And guess what? Just imagine, let's imagine for the sake of it, because you know what Man United fans are. We actually did sell Kobe, bought in Belabor. Yeah? You know how much pressure is on Belabor now? How old is that kid? How old is Belabor? Belabor age. 21 years old. Come to Man United and fix it. 21 years of age. Then he should deal with that pressure. And we've sold Kobe for the... Come on, guys. We've seen bigger players struggle. That's crazy. I wouldn't even do that to that killer. Then when we've learned nothing. Anyway, yeah, we'll just end another career, bro. 21, can you do something for me? You lot, I gotta get to filthy.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club! I said drop a bomb, Dad.